Welcome, everyone, to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast, the highest level for raw, unfiltered game.
Whoa.
Raw, unfiltered gaming commentary.
Jesus.
And the only podcast, the only host.
Yeah, he's just destroying all right.
Well, all right. The only podcast whose host loves beer as much as they love video games.
Oh my God.
Turbo 857.
Sticks.
Algae 857. The 23rd Stallion.
And before we get into all types of shenanigans, the best way to show us support is to follow us on Radio Public. So be sure to download down your smartphone, your laptop, your PC, your tablet, whatever you got. It's Radio Public. That's what you want to be on.
Gia!
Holla.
Oh, shout out to Big Chalk, who's not here with us today.
Yeah,
That's right.
He couldn't make it today.
Bitch.
And it's a big day today.
It's okay, Chuck. He had to do like a wedding thing, so, you know, he had to do the rehearsal. So,
Well, he's missing a very special day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Yeah,
Chalk.
yeah.
Shame on you.
Yeah, man.
So for those who don't know, everybody, what's today?
It's our 3-year anniversary.
That's right. Our 3-year anniversary.
Oh, yeah! 3 years!
Oh, we got some shots here.
Got shots here.
It's been 3 years.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers, cheers.
And to
Cheers.
many
Cheers,
more,
cheers.
many
Cheers.
more.
Many more
3
years.
I
years
spilled
and
something on
counting,
the
man.
computer.
Oh, damn.
This is good stuff, man. We come a long way.
Oh, my
Oh.
gosh.
Brugal.
Oh, is that what that was?
Brugal.
And in celebration
Oh.
of our 3-year anniversary, I just want to thank everybody who's been showing us support, from following the podcast, subscribing to the channel, watching our streams on Twitch, leaving comments, liking videos, DMing us messages, asking us specific questions and stuff like that, following us on Twitter, showing engagement on that. We just really respect all the love that we're getting, and we're going to give it back. Nah, man, that shot is strong,
It's
man.
that shot.
That shot is messing me up.
That was
Thank you.
bad, man.
Thank all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
No, for real, man. You guys have been very vocal. Like every one of you guys. Thank you.
We appreciate the love. We appreciate the community.
That's
We
right.
gotta continue to grow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We got some more
All right.
content coming for y'all.
That's right. So, on with that content.
Yeah.
We're gonna do what we've been playing recently. So we're gonna start over with this guy.
Ooh, I start first.
That's right.
South Park Stick of Truth. I'm up to the Canada part, man.
Oh, it turns 8
It turns 8
Spoiler.
It's like the Canada part. Spoil Stick of Truth. If you haven't played it by now,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Play
It's
it.
too late. Play
Play
the
it.
game.
It's a great
But
game.
it's hilarious. The game is just too fun. It continues to surprise me. It just makes me laugh. The game. It's hilarious. And still playing the DLC on Spider-Man. Haven't gotten through that yet.
Okay.
Still doing Smash Brothers team with 23rd Stallion and hurting people. Making sure, it's like they get the pain of loss. So we still got that going.
Watch the stories on Instagram. You'll see all that.
We're
all the talking, all the trash talk.
we're keeping all the pepper out of Sultan Sanctuary.
Okay.
We got that co-op going also. Dragon Mark for Death just recently finished that, and we're going to start a new 4-player game, which we won't disclose yet. We got Game Ground coming up too, but we got another game after that we're not
jeez.
disclosing.
We
That
got
game.
we gotta discuss the 4-player one. What the
Yeah,
hell
no,
we
yeah,
gonna
it's
play
there's a couple of options. We got a lot of things in the grab bag.
That's right.
in the grab bag?
So that's all I got right now. That's all. Well, but no, also on a Dragon Ball Fighter
What was
Z
that noise?
with chocolate. No, I'm playing that. Chalk, you're not here right now.
Keep it down, Cal.
I thought you're not here right
He's
now.
right here. He's in the chat.
No,
Wow.
Chalk's in the chat. Oh,
He's in
Chalk,
the
you're watching right now live. That ass is gonna be kicked
Jeez.
next time we
Chalk.
play Dragon Ball
Jeez.
Fighter Z. You know it's happening.
Chalk, tell him to stop peeking the mic, please. He's hurting the ears of all of us.
I'm not peeking nothing.
He's
all right?
peaked. He's reached his peak. You've
The
seen
only
him.
thing
You've seen him in the fights.
He's
So-
shit-faced after that shot.
I haven't peaked yet, man.
Shit-faced.
Senzu Beans, I'm back in the
All right,
fight.
Jay. All right.
All right. So,
So what I've been playing. So he's mentioned some of the stuff I've been playing. We beat Dragon Mark for Death. So if that's not up on the channel yet, it will be.
It's coming. It's coming.
You'll be surprised. We're not going to talk about the ending on that. And and also Gain Ground. That game is cheap. That is an arcade game, and it is cheap.
Genesis one way better.
Yes,
A million times.
This
better.
was made to take your money.
Save it for the my take.
No, I'm just saying.
No, I'm just letting them know. Just letting them know.
That's
Sega
true.
ages. Sega ages.
Yeah.
But the only thing I've been playing, I have not gotten back into Bloodstained yet. I do have to, but I bought another game that has taken my life over at least for the week, and that was Mario Maker 2.
Yeah.
And I've been playing the single player mode. I played some of the creator levels. I didn't get into like the expert take your life type things. I'm staying away from that right now. I'm just enjoying the game and learning the little nuances of how it plays so far. The one player game is interesting because, as you know, a Mario game is, usually left to right, up, down, a normal platformer. The stuff that they add in this game makes playing Mario completely different in every level.
Really?
So it's not like a straightforward, I'm just going to get to the end of the stage. It's always like, on this stage, you cannot jump at all. And if you leave your feet, the stage is over.
So they give you challenges, basically.
There's challenges. So on all the stages, you have to collect coins. Like they basically make you collect all the coins. The more coins you have, the more you can move towards the end of the game. So you can't just leave coins everywhere and just try and get to the end of the stage no more. And there's also other things like save Toad, get him out of this predicament. Like
Wow.
Like there's a lot of different things.
Wow.
So none of the stages are the same. Every time you jump on them, it's like, I don't know what I'm going to do now. So, and they're mostly like puzzles. Most of the stuff is like a puzzle type thing.
I
to
would
get
like
out
that, man. That sounds good.
You would like that.
So
I wouldn't.
It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. We're going to try that on multiplayer soon. Just keep an eye on the channel for that.
Yes.
And as far as anything else, not much. No. So I'm going to continue to do that, probably beat that, and then move on to the next games. How about you?
I have a lot of games I've been playing in the last 2 weeks, man.
Had a lot of time.
A lot. I've been very busy, but the games that I've been playing, a lot of indie games, and these are games that I had started a while ago and just I forgot about them. And then one day, I picked up my 3DS XL, and I blew off the dust. I was like, wow, I haven't played this thing in so long. Open it up, turn it on, after almost a year of not playing it.
Did you at least charge the battery?
No, because it actually held a charge. Believe it or not, no, for real. Weird. The weirdest thing. I wasn't expecting it to turn on at all. It actually turned on.
The battery's probably bulged and heated up.
Yeah, right. It's probably gonna blow up.
Sorry, smoking.
No, but
you can smell the sulfur.
the first the list I actually beat a bunch of games that I started and just never went back to. The first game that I went back to beat was Box Boy for the 3DS XL.
I wanted y'all to play that co-op.
There's a co-op.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, I want to see.
And the reason why I went back to that because I got stuck at a part.
It's more like a puzzle platform, right?
It's a puzzle it's a 2D puzzle platform.
Black and white.
Black and white, simple graphics, tough.
Clean.
It gets tough, and every stage, every not stage, but every level, because there's like a bunch of stages within a level, and there's 11 of them. Every level gives you a new ability. Like I can't even say too much because it's gonna ruin it, but man, it was tough. It was tough. Oh my goodness, it was tough. But
you beat
it. I actually ended up beating it, so that was one thing that I got off my list. So I'm gonna see if I can purchase the.
We need proof.
Huh? Oh no.
Wait, he didn't beat it.
I'll show you my 3DS XL right now. live. But I'm looking forward to buying the 2-player one. It's the sequel.
How would that be? Jeez.
I don't know, man. But it's got to be better though with 2 players. Though. It's got to be better. But very fun game. The next game I beat, this was on the Switch. Mark of the Ninja Remastered.
No, really?
Yeah. I just actually beat it today.
Stealth game, right?
Did they update it to get 60 frames?
No, but you know what? After playing it, because I played both. I beat it on the 360. I had it originally on the 360.
Yeah.
And that was 60 frames.
Yeah.
And I played it again on this one because they added other DLC and stuff.
Yeah.
Beat it again, but the thing I like about this, I don't think they should enhance it to 60 frames.
Why?
Because it's animated in 2D. It's like hand drawn, like flash animation. So it looks better, in my opinion. It looks like a Disney animation. It's not 60 frames when you're watching a Disney animation. But if it's 60 frames, it'll look weird.
Did you try it docked?
Did you see the look of
Doesn't
confusion?
matter.
No, I want to know if it's like 60 frames when it's docked. Maybe
No,
it's
no,
one of those
it's-
games
it's
that just
30
has 60
frames,
when
and
it's
it actually
Did you catch
looks.
it?
What?
Did you see his face while you were talking about it? Like you were?
No,
promoting
you know
it?
what?
He looked so disgusted with
The
it.
thing is, when I first
No 60 frames.
when I first played it, when I first got the game, right? Because I saw it on the Switch, I was like, "Ooh, this is awesome! They're remastered. Let me get it on the Switch." I fired it up, started playing it, and I'm like, "Ugh!" I was actually turned off by the fact that it was 30 frames locked. But as I played through the game all over again, I realized the animation looks a lot better in 30 frames than it does in 60.
Bless
In my opinion, I think
Bless
it looks like a cartoon, basically.
The Spider-Man multiverse cartoon is not 60 frames either.
Yeah, exactly. And it looks more like it looks better, in my opinion.
not why.
But anyway,
not gonna. Why do this?
the next game I played on the Switch also was My Friend Pedro.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you.
I highly recommend. I'm gonna make a my take video of this, so I don't want to say too much, but I highly recommend
Pedro for president.
that if you haven't played, if you haven't played this game, definitely go out and play it.
Was a
Give it
reminder,
a shot. It's basically a
2D Max Payne.
yeah, it's a 2D side-scrolling Max Payne.
but mad action.
It has
looks awesome.
it has the slowdown. It has oh man, it's,
Indie games, man.
it has the ragdoll physics when you shoot the enemies. They
Listen,
Ragdoll
awesome.
physics
Indie-
will always stay.
and they have some interesting and very cool, like that just took me off guard level design that I was just like, oh shoot. It brought me back to like the Super Nintendo with like Turtles in Time when you get to like different stages for the first, like, you know.
Was the stage design off guard like Mother Russia Bleeds?
Oh
Yes.
gosh.
Yes.
Oh god.
But not
Like that? No, you know what stage I'm talking about.
not in that level. No, not
no
at that
club level.
No.
No club.
No, the club. Oh yeah. I was
No,
like,
Let's not talk about that.
Nothing like that. But
watch the Let's Plays we have on the channel. You want to see what
We
we're
gotta
talking
revisit
about.
that game.
the next one, none of you guys know what the hell this game is.
Bet you I did.
Because I didn't know what the hell this game was when I actually bought it, because I didn't read anything about this. I saw the trailer on Switch eShop.
You didn't see it on our show on.
No, it didn't. And you know
eShop
what?
recap.
We should watch it on our show, because I don't even know if there is a trailer.
We saw an old trailer.
I
I
saw-
saw our minds the other day. It was crazy.
But maybe we should cover it just to
Exactly.
I was telling them about it. Yeah, that shit is fly.
However, the game is called Stick Bold.
Stick bold.
Stick Bold.
Stick bolt.
STIKBOLD. It's a dodgeball game. It's multiplayer, 4 players,
Dodgeball.
but it also has a story mode. So I beat the story mode in this.
Like Super Spike V-Ball.
But it's like it's.
I missed that game.
That was dope.
I'm
Oh,
trying to
that's
think of like it's a very stylized game. Like
Double Dragons are in there.
the animation.
Yeah, they were.
The animation of the game is like very.
Terrible.
I can't even explain. But
Awful.
obviously, if you're looking at this right now, you're gonna see what it looks like. But yeah, it's a weird game, but it plays very fun. It's simple. It's 2 buttons, simple gameplay.
Jump
It's
and hit.
dodgeball.
Jump and hit.
You could dive, and then you can grab, and then you hold it down, and it charges your throw, so you could throw like hard.
Sounds like Super Spike Volleyball.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, sounds like
And it's pretty fun. And then each level in the story mode, anyway. I don't know if you could do it with multiplayer, which we should definitely do for versus. Is like they have different obstacles. So like, to give you an example, there's one where you're playing on an hockey rink, and there's like a Zamboni or whatever driving through, and you like try to throw it, and then it like freaking blocks your shot. And then there's like people throwing shit on the field or whatever, and it like blocks you.
And it's an indie game.
And it's an indie game.
How
right?
much?
I don't remember. I bought it a while ago.
Can you
and
get flattened?
Again, these are
By the
games.
Zamboni?
Again, these are games that I bought, that I played, just never finished, and I just finally got to finishing them. So,
I want to know if you get flattened by the Zamboni.
yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. If you're in the way,
Now
because the thing is,
it's worth
if
the
you
purchase
you
alone.
get when
a
you
bot.
get hit with the ball, right? You get
You get stunned.
you get stunned. So when you get stunned, you have like stars. Once you get, I think it's like 5 stars or something like that.
5 stars.
Once you lose them, that's it. You're out. You get knocked out. But you can, if you play with a partner, they can revive you.
Oh, okay.
So all you have to do is just stand near
That
them,
sounds
and then it
intriguing
revives
for a
you, and then you
versus.
wake up, and then you can,
It sounds intriguing.
and you could get knocked out like off the level, like a you know, like a sumo wrestling, like they have the circle.
Yeah.
Like that's what the stage looks like. It's like a
Okay.
circle. It's fun, man. It was a fun game. The boss too. It was boss battles too. It was cool. It was
I'll
cool.
take a look at that. Definitely.
Very cool. But
Dodgeball.
again, more for the my take review. The next one is back to the 3DS XL.
How many games you got on there?
This one I haven't beaten. I'm still playing this. This one it's called Pushmo. It's only in the eShop. There's no physical version of this game. This is also an indie title from Nintendo. Pushmo is a puzzle, not a platformer, but it's like a puzzle game where you push blocks in a 3D plane.
Shouldn't it be called Push Blocks?
Where you push Mo.
When you push Mo. No, but he's
From The Simpsons?
They only released this on the. This game was never released on the Switch, but it was only released on the Wii U and the 3DS. And I'm playing the 3DS version, which is the first version to come out. There's 198 stages, puzzles in the game, and I got up to 152, and I stopped. Actually.
What is it, Professor Layton? Damn it.
It's almost like that, yeah.
Jeez.
It's tough. Some of the puzzles are tough, man. They're tough. But I intend on beating. I'm only 46 puzzles away from beating this game.
Is that all?
And that's what I've been playing. Yeah. The next one, of course, everybody knows I'm playing this, but I'm not playing this online. This is actually the DLC that I bought for Tetris 99, which is the CPU battle. So it's Tetris 99, same thing as online, but you can play against the computer. And you can set the difficulty. So right now I'm playing on the highest difficulty.
$10?
All the yeah, it's $9.99 US. I'm playing on the highest difficulty, and I've been practicing playing it, and I'm actually getting the hang of it because there's actually more strategy than what I originally thought. So it's
Come see him in Tetris.
You have to see. Well, anyway, I played 4 games. Just so you know, I played 4 games. The first game I got 20th place. I was like, ugh, this is horrible. The second game, I got like 19.
That's like the highest place I get is 20.
I'd throw a party. If I got 20.
I think I got 17, but that was
what was it? The third place. Third place. The third gameplay I did was what the hell was it? I should have wrote it down. It was something like 14 or something like that. So I'm like, oh, I'm improving. And then the last game I did, third place. Hey! I was like, all right, I got it. I'm getting the hang of it. now.
Nobody remembers third place.
No,
that's bronze. Al, that's bronze.
I know I've been going on for a while. This is the last game.
Holy shit. You played like 9 games.
I know, man. I'm playing a lot of shit. I beat a lot of games.
Just go over 3.
I know, right? I know, right? It was a crazy week, man.
We'll give you your own segment next time.
Yeah, no, this is a lot of games.
Next podcast.
Yeah. No, the last one, everybody out there probably has this already if you have PlayStation Plus. What is it? Detroit.
Oh yeah.
Become Human.
That.
Yep.
And I gotta say,
it's great.
Pretty freaking dope.
You like
game.
Detroit?
It's great.
I like that style of game.
It's great.
Yeah, come out with the sequel, Michigan.
It's messed up.
They already came out that it's not the sequel, Kevin. It's the old game. So your joke is played out.
No.
But that's it. That's the last game.
Thank you for that, Jay.
That's all I'm playing right now.
Thank you for that.
Wisconsin.
Well, I can't follow that up.
Sorry, man. I'm
playing one game. And one game only right now.
The trailer for Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
A half game I'm playing. I'm playing Smash Brothers.
Come see.
Single and 2-on-2. Whooping y'all asses.
Online.
Hell yeah.
We almost got 50. Once we hit 50.
What'd I say? 4 more?
4 more and we hit 50.
4 more kills. And we have 50 names on the wall of pain.
Which one of you punks is going to be the 50th?
I promise that they'll get like a real good, like, I'll put their name up. I'll
Memorial.
put like fireworks and all that stuff. They need to like really, really be like
flowers in the grave.
We can find pictures and put their face on it.
But this is probably what I will only be playing until July 26th. Fire Emblem 3 Houses comes out.
The date? Is that the day?
It's coming. I can't wait. You probably won't even see me on the podcast anymore.
No? He'll be playing.
I'll be playing on the Switch like this. Actually, I don't like handheld, so I probably won't be doing that.
We'll pan over to you.
Okay, that's fine.
Just turn around and wait.
Fine. That's all I'm playing. I'm playing nothing else right now. Nothing. I should be playing State of Decay 2 with the DLC, but I'll get around to it.
That game's going to be offline by the
time
you
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
They're going to kill the servers. Zombie servers.
That's all I'm playing.
There we go.
All right. So, after Al took up all the time of the podcast.
Yeah.
And that's all we have.
And that's all we have for you guys. Sorry,
trying
but
to check out.
I'll try not to play too many games.
All right, so on to
Sorry.
the next segment. So, transition time.
Yeah, transition.
The news is Epic will pay Shenmue 3 Kickstarter's refunds related to the exclusivity deal. So, here's the thing. So, Shenmue was a Kickstarter, right? They made about around $6 million from the Kickstarters from people like us.
Yeah.
So here's where it is. It was supposed to be out in 2017. Got pushed back to 2019.
Right.
Things are pretty much going according to plan. I don't know if it's gonna get pushed back again, but a Rude Awakening happened. So when they first, about 4 years ago, when the Kickstarter was actually just starting, it said it's going to be for PC. Obviously, there was no Epic Store
Right.
back 4 years ago, so they couldn't tell the future about how the PC world was going to be as far as downloading your games and what store it's going to be on. So we have the regular systems is coming out for. So obviously PS4, Xbox One. And the PC. So everyone assumed it was going to be on Steam because that was like the only store that was available that would probably house this. So they had a page on there saying, okay, so it's on Steam. So fast forward to now, there's Epic Store. And Epic bought an exclusive rights to the release for a year.
Oh.
So everyone
I see
who
what's going on.
gave their money in, expecting it to be on Steam, feels that they were lied to, and they were up in arms because there is a thing about Epic Store. They don't like Epic because they pretty much cited like 48% of the company went to a Chinese company, a huge Chinese gaming company. People don't want to have China on their systems. Like that's why Huawei and everything, like spying and stuff like that. So people are against having Epic on their systems, which I don't really get because for me, like, all right, listen, they said it was coming out for PC. The specs in your PC are going to be the same. The game is going to run the same way because of the specs of your PC, not because of the store that it comes from.
Right.
True.
So there are some things in in Steam that run better. They have better options, better like streamable stuff, and it's integrated into your TV better and stuff like that because it's been around a long time.
Right.
It's basically a monopoly, or was a monopoly, for what you'll play on your PC because it's basically coming from Steam. I mean, they had other things like Origin and stuff like that, but Steam was the main one. So they put the game on Epic for a year, and like for me, I'm like, all right, I'll download the store. Not a problem for me. I'll download the store. I'll download the game. It'll still play on my PC. In 2 seconds, I have it done. It's there. Big freaking deal,
It's
right?
just not on the
It's
service.
still going to be on PC.
It's a free service.
Yes. I'm not paying for the store,
Right.
anything like that. So they're mad that it's not on Steam and it's on Epic. So the reason why, listen, these companies are here to make money, right? So you know how much it costs? They think $6 million is a lot of money for making a game. That's not a lot of money for making something like Shenmue. For an indie
Shenmue
game,
1, $5 million was probably a lot.
no, it wasn't. You know how much
20
they
million?
used to?
Is it
No,
20
let's shush.
I'm
So
asking-
I'm gonna
I'm
tell
asking
them.
a question.
I'm gonna
Ask
tell
a
these
question.
people
He's
how
gonna
much
tell
it
you.
costs to make Shenmue. Shenmue basically put Sega out of business for the Dreamcast. Took them out of the market completely, and that was a prime factor because it cost $70 million.
70.
With
I remember
yes.
that because I
It
had
cost $70 million to make
$70
Shenmue 1.
million to make that with promotion and everything out the door. That was a movie.
I had
Yeah.
I had an EGM magazine
Biggest
article.
game.
EGM magazine article that said how much that was. It was the highest at the
Yeah.
time.
70. Like
For
promotion and
everything.
all that.
For
everything
everything.
70.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
To-
talking
to-
about
And this
They
was
make
what year was this? It was like 2003? When did Shenmue come out? 2002?
Your face was asking.
Shenmue was 2001 or
2001
2.
or 2.
Yeah, around there. So at the time, $70 million is a lot of money. It's still a lot of money. So $6 million for a game like Shenmue 3, which is going to advance higher than Shenmue 1, obviously, is not a lot of money. So companies are in this to make money. I mean, if you're going to anger your fans, I mean, the majority of them were mad about it because of the Steam thing. So what Epic
were
did,
steamed.
yeah, they
They
were
were
steamed.
steamed.
They were steamed. I give you that. Yes.
Okay.
So your self-esteem should be lower because of that. Steam takes 30% of what the developers make.
Like Apple.
30%, right? So on Epic, they take 12%. So if you're a company, you're going to go, if you have the choice, you're going to go to Epic to make the most money. Even if you lose a few people, you're going to make more money in the long run. And if you use Epic, because they have a game, they have game software to make games. It's Unreal developers, obviously. If you use Unreal, which is by Epic, they give you 5% royalty cut on all sales also.
That's
so
good.
You make a lot more money as a company to be on Epic. And like I said, people just have a problem with it.
It's the same, but it's the same
just
thing.
Like how they hate EA. Like, they just hate it.
Yeah,
because, listen, so the reason why Fortnite, obviously, anything that's a super success, people start to bring the hate hammer down. So they made tons of money, and then they made the Epic Store so it wouldn't be a monopoly with just Steam on there. So,
but it is.
And they also made Shadow Complex. I mean, that's why they made all their money. Right? Dope game, by the way.
I wanted to say that.
Wow.
They published it though.
It's the same thing as consoles though. Like consoles have their exclusives for the same reason.
Yeah. So a year
to bring people to their thing. So
it's not like it's not coming to Steam. If you want to wait,
it's a timed exclusive basically is what it is.
If you want to wait and play it on Steam, you can wait and play it on Steam. They're not telling you it's not coming there. It's still coming to PC.
Right.
But they said Epic they even said they'll pay the people who want refunds.
Right.
They're going to pay out of their pocket to those people. And it's not going to come out of the money that the company is making.
That's cool.
Who's making Shenmue 3. So basically, to build their store, they're still going to seek out exclusivity deals with companies. And as long as they want to make more money, they're able to go to Epic. And in general, having the competition with Steam is going to make Steam better. And obviously, they're going to add new things to Epic to make it more like Steam. Give them time. It's a new company. Let them build it.
Be patient, man.
Is Shenmue 3 coming out for consoles?
Yeah, it's coming out for consoles too. But
You
people
guys
who asked for it, people who are mad, they said they wanted. Some people paid a lot of money to get it for Steam and then get the actual real title also.
Really?
So I'm like, real title. Steam is digital only. So what were you getting it for? They said they'll actually move it to PS4 if you didn't want it, if you were waiting for Steam also. So they said they'll do that too. So they're trying their hardest to appease these fans.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, if you are totally pissed off, you will get your money back and you can buy it whenever you want to buy it.
There you go.
That's it.
Be patient, everybody, man. Just be patient.
Being so hateful. If you don't want to use Epic, we're not making you use Epic. You want to bitch about it, you can get your money back. Call it a day. It's still coming out. Hopefully the game comes out on time. That's all I ask for.
That's it.
Yeah. And that's a big title. It's not an indie title. So
really
hopefully it's going to be good and it's going to end off all the Shenmue fans. They wanted that sequel.
Yeah. I'm waiting
finally
for it
in
for
the
a
story.
long time.
I know you've been waiting big time for this.
So hopefully we get a good ending. Worry about the game more so than where it's being sold.
There you go.
Your face was asking.
Yes.
So I took the photo.
That's why they took the money.
That's why I took your money. Your face was asking.
All right. So this news. Here we got Netflix. We got some news on Netflix. So Netflix seems to be.
I like the pointer.
All right, relax.
I like it.
Pointer.
Pointer is awesome.
So Netflix seems to be getting a whole lot of video game, shows, whether it be animated or real-time shows. So they have a few that they announced. The Witcher, which they announced a while ago. People were disappointed with the reveal that Superman was going to be the main character. And he had on a wig because obviously his hair wasn't white and long and ready for the picture that they were taking. So people wanted to bitch and complain like that.
So angry.
They were going to bitch and complain.
So mad for no reason.
They're filming now. Like okay,
Relax.
he has a wig on. They're filming right now. It's going to come out in the
Does
week.
anybody have long white hair? Stop it.
They were just
They're
testing.
going to use a
Some
wig.
Asian people have long silver white hair.
Stop it.
But he's
It's
not
a wig.
Asian.
It's a wig.
Look at The Witcher. Does
Wow.
he look Asian to you?
What is it, Henry
Henry Superman.
Henry
That's his name.
Superman? Wow.
Henry Superman.
Henry Superman. That's fucking hilarious.
Henry Clark Kent.
People need to fucking relax.
Well, recently they a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, they brought out more cast pictures of the rest of the cast and him, and they looked pretty damn amazing. Pretty damn amazing. It looks very much like, it's not exactly, it's a real person versus.
You know me. I'm not a Witcher person. I played part 2. I hated it because the save point was so far, and I died. And I said, "Fuck this game." All right. But from the pictures, when they put it side by side, what's there to complain about? It looks cool.
But his jaw, nah. So they're putting.
Where's his second sword? Where's his beard? Shut the fuck up.
So they're putting, a polygon face next to a real face. Obviously, it's not going to be dead on, but it looks believable as the character from The Witcher.
I would actually watch it. I would
You
watch
know
it.
what?
Gerald.
You gotta like everybody out there, man. You gotta support this because look at Castlevania. That's a dope series.
Did you watch it?
Netflix.
Watch it if you didn't.
Yeah,
Castlevania's
really good.
awesome.
That's
I
a
think
dope
season
series.
3's coming October, right?
Did anybody complain about that?
It's coming. I don't know.
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Did
If anyone
anybody-
complains about Castlevania on
I'm
Netflix,
sure they
I'm gonna
have.
smack the shit out of somebody.
I'm sure they
That
have.
shit's dope.
Who complained about that?
I'm sure. I'm not looking
I
it
mean,
up.
just
There's somebody, but like mostly good reviews to
Yeah.
the point of where they're gonna be like, all right, we need
I
to
got a
redo it.
positive reaction. Positive
It's
reaction.
awesome. Voice acting, action is dope.
in my eyes, Netflix can't do any wrong, man.
Netflix treats me very good.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Well, yeah.
I would check out
So
episode
far,
1
so far.
of The Witcher. I don't
But
play the
because
game.
of-
I would check it out.
I can't wait to play the third one on the Switch. That's gonna be awesome.
Well, yeah. This is part of the promotion for that. That's why they probably released the pictures when they did. Yeah.
There we go.
But this does look serious. It doesn't look like a jokey show.
Right.
It looks kind of like a Lord of the Rings-esque, like Game of Thrones-esque type thing.
Actually,
So
looks pretty intriguing.
it looks
does.
dark.
Yeah.
The it's not too bright. The shadows are good. Like
I'm
it
messing
looks
with
good according to the pictures. They look like they have the right
I'll
design.
mess with it.
Yeah,
That's
for
awesome.
their stuff. So another thing they announced, Cuphead, the animated series.
Yeah.
So obviously the most animated game that was released that it was Cuphead in a long while.
I support that.
That looked kind of cool.
Big
I'm
So-
actually excited about
Very
this,
cool.
man.
I'll mess with some.
But is it going to
Cuphead.
look like, was it Steamboat Willie? Is it going to look like the 1930s?
Well,
it has to.
That's what they said, yeah.
It has to.
Yeah,
Dude, as
yeah.
long as the music is old,
Yeah.
it sounds
I'm
old.
pretty sure, listen.
The look is old, like bad film. Like
Yeah.
the projection screens.
Listen, they had the whole,
I don't
the
know.
atmosphere and
Yeah.
everything was correct in the game. So it's not like they're going to get it
Yeah,
wrong in the
it's
animated
exactly
thing.
the
It's based
same.
on
The
animation.
humor, though, the humor has to be
That's-
Well, they said it's going to be adults
good.
or adults.
Good, good.
Oh,
Good.
that's perfect.
That's even better.
That is actually perfect.
But I'm looking at the promo poster that they have that we're looking at right now. That looks like a very different drawing.
Yeah.
Than,
I agree
than
with
the
that.
actual
They look
cartoon.
they kind of look like crackheads.
They look like Ren and Stimpy almost.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
So it depends
So-
on what style they're going to go with the whole thing.
It looks from the style I'm looking at. It looks. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good.
As long as I can get Kit Kats lined up, ice cream sandwiches.
All right,
get
well.
it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Nice little-
So
I don't know what to talk about,
continuing with the news of Cuphead. So the DLC that they announced that was supposed to be released in 2019
20.
got pushed back to 2020. The reason being, they said so they wouldn't have crunch time and make everybody go crazy, because obviously the first game was supposed to come out in 2015 originally.
Oh wow.
And then it was delayed to 2016 and then to mid 2017 before finally launching in September 2017.
Yeah.
So they pushed back things a lot. But I'm surprised, like there's been so much that they probably had to change in there that it was late nights every night
It
for
makes sense,
months
though.
and months
It
and
does
months.
make sense.
It makes so much
And
sense.
they go crazy.
Yeah, as
make
clean
sense.
as that game looks, as the animation,
That
and
has
all
to
that
take-
stuff,
For real.
it takes time. To
You
get
gotta
it
give it care, man.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
basically the new
For
part
real.
is going to be a whole island and it's going to be new enemies. Obviously they're all bosses anyway,
That shit
so that's
look
how the
like a
game
new
goes.
That should look like a sequel to me.
But I mean, it probably was originally going to be. I don't know if they're going to charge it. If they should charge for the
Probably like
downloadable
half.
content.
Probably like half a sequel or some shit.
It'd be either $15 or $10 or whatever. So the original game was what, $20?
The one, 20.
So it should be. I would pay $9.99.
You're
for
talking
another
about
part.
the Dilk,
the Chalice.
the DLC. The
Chalice.
I'm gonna
No,
throw something at you.
That's not a thing. So
The
Chalice
So
is the female character in it. They added a
yeah.
new character. So I'm interested to play, obviously, because I'm a big fan of Cuphead. So
yeah, no, looks good.
Cuphead's awesome. I'll support anything Cuphead.
so the delicious last course.
That's DLC. That's good.
Yep. So instead of it being a sequel, but yes, hopefully it comes out on time.
Yeah.
Even though it's pushed back, hopefully it doesn't get pushed back again.
You know,
'cause
there's another
2001, 2002, wait, 2021.
You said 2000.
2001. So
We're gonna
pushed
go
way
back in
back.
time for that?
Yeah.
They got pushed
2001.
so far back.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Back in time.
I'll support that, and I'll support a Netflix show.
You know what else I support? That's the whatchamacallit. There's like a family that actually made that shit too. There's like a relatives.
You're gonna support the family? This
That
body-
made- No,
You gotta
that-
take money out your pocket
No,
to support the family.
the people that made the developers that made Cuphead, they're actually family.
I'm
Like
gonna buy the game. Hopefully, y'all go on
artists-
vacation with the money. It's fine.
No, the artist. There was an artist that was like I saw a documentary. It was like the making of Cuphead, and it had the developers, and they were like, "Yeah, this is my cousin," and he's one of the artists, and another guy was a musician.
Was it
and
Pedro in it?
Al G about to take money out of his pocket.
I was like, yo,
My friend
that's
Al.
pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. So
Nah, I support that though.
I
That's
support
that's a
all
good
the
game.
video game stuff coming to Netflix. I can't wait to see it, and I want to see
And we'll
Cuphead.
get very frustrated.
that Legend of
we'll
Zelda
get
on there.
very angry when we
Kevin
play
can't
it.
end every news thing with Legend of Zelda.
Yes, Ken.
Nope.
Yeah, that's true, man. You do say
Yo,
that a lot.
Legend of Zelda.
Not ended on Legend of Zelda.
You always say
So
it.
Cuphead, the show, The Witcher, the show, and Cuphead DLC.
I'll support all of them.
Can't wait for it. On this news we have today, Nintendo and Miyamoto still wants to reinvent the controller. So Nintendo has had a history with controllers in games. So they started out with the D-pad, which they originally had on their little LCD games, and then they brought that to a little pad for the Famicom or
NES.
the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. So they revolutionized how people hold controllers with the buttons on the right-hand side and the controller, the D-pad on the left. Even if you're left-handed, I don't know how they play, man.
They've done it.
All kinds
They've been
of wrong.
doing it.
It's all kinds
They
of
also
wrong.
innovated the analog.
Well, we'll get into that. So after a bunch of other companies copied, they never could get the D-pad correct. Not quite like Nintendo did. Not with the
No.
cross. The cross D-pad was
that's
pretty
true.
much the best way to do it,
That's true.
and no one's really gotten it right since. Just ask the Xbox 360 controller. So yeah, that's not the way to do it.
The Elite controller. The Elite controller.
That's still not the way to do a D-pad. So Nintendo's been messing up on D-pad. But they also, with the Nintendo 64, revolutionized analog. They weren't the first to do it, obviously, but they revolutionized how we
Sega
interact.
Saturn.
No, they weren't the first to do it either.
Nice.
But
Oh,
they
Nintendo
weren't the
wasn't
first
the
to do
first
it
with the
analog.
analog? Who was the first?
No, man. Other
PlayStation?
companies. No.
Nah,
analog
man.
controllers from
Nah,
the
it's
arcade.
Nintendo.
Saturn did that
Nintendo.
shit first.
Nintendo with the
Atari.
analog.
Listen.
I like how
Atari.
we all said different things. Everyone said different things.
No.
A joystick, an analog joystick. From
Analog
way
joystick.
back before even Atari, there was analog joysticks. So they did not make an analog controller.
But you can't put your thumb on a control on an arcade stick.
Let me finish. So they revolutionized it on a Nintendo 64 with an analog controller that you do control with your thumb. So
Okay.
First home console analog.
don't be spreading out false information. You
Well,
know the
who
comments-
had the first?
Listen,
Who had the first home console analog if it
Not
was
them.
Nintendo?
Not
Who? 3DO? I
They'll
can't
tell
hear.
us-
Where are they?
Saturn had it, dude.
you need to chill.
Saturday was before the fucking N64.
No.
The Nights and the Dreams controller. That was
Nights
before.
in the dreams.
The Nights and the Dreams.
The Nights and the Dreams.
Listen, in the comments they're gonna blast you for saying the wrong
Yo,
information.
did you
so.
say?
That's okay.
Did you
I
say
don't know
the
what-
Knights and the
The
dreams?
Knights and the
Knights
Dreams.
and the
Dude, that's the The Knights and the
So
dreams.
it's this guy. Blast this guy in the comments.
Well, whatever.
So
Educate me.
So with the Wii U, they came out with the nunchuck and the movable motion control.
That's the Wii, man, not the Wii U.
Wii. You can still use it with the Wii U.
Yeah,
But
you can.
on the Wii, yes, it originated on the Wii. The motion control. Every other company tried to copy with that also.
Mm-hmm.
Was not as successful as the Wii, obviously, because of bowling. You know, bowling was dope. But
But you exploited though, so I don't think it was.
there's no. I don't exploit. You ever watch online?
saw
Perfect
it.
games constantly. I don't exploit it.
You
It's a fun
exploit
game. So.
cheater.
Shut up. So, with that, what do you think? Because after that, they went back to regular D-pads and regular buttons with the controllers on the Switch.
Regular buttons.
But I mean, not what you prefer. I mean, obviously, we
they
prefer
went-
the correct way to play.
They
is
went with literal buttons on the fucking Joy-Con.
Yes,
Switch.
I know they went back to.
So
some
I'm like,
buttons,
however,
but they innovated with having motion control still on that, and you can switch one player to two players, and there's so many different ways to play a Switch.
Which is awesome.
However,
They're
with
doing.
the original Nintendo, like that was like a throwback to like the
Yeah,
original.
yeah.
You know, the
little pad.
Game and Watch.
Yeah.
That was a throwback. That's what the buttons are.
But
Down liver.
let me ask you this then.
Excuse me.
Bless
Sorry.
you.
Sorry.
But let me ask you this then. What do you think Nintendo has in mind? Because they said, Miyamoto said that, I can quote him here real quick, because that's what I do. We quote these people. So, well, first we look for it. So they said, Nintendo is not satisfied. At the same time, I also believe that we should quickly graduate from the current controller, and we are attempting all kinds of things. So he said, our objective is to achieve an interface that surpasses the current controller, where the player does not, well, what is it? Where what the player does is directly reflected on the screen. So what do you think that means? Because they've done a lot of stuff with controllers, and they
Yeah.
do try weird stuff with controllers. And the last thing they did was with the Labo, they have you connect all of that stuff onto each part of your body, like the robot one.
Yeah.
And you can move your legs to move the legs and your arms to move the arms. And from what he's saying here, he wants your body to control the movement on the screen, but they haven't yet to achieve it. But like I said, they're trying that.
You mean the Kinect? Let me stop.
Not the Kinect. No.
It does the same thing. You
Not
can just
the
move your
Kinect.
head.
But they said that none of that
Kinect
stuff
2.0.
worked. They said none of that stuff worked. So obviously there were ways to try it, and it didn't work out correct because people don't want to stand up and move like that.
No.
But they said they tried all kinds of motion controllers, but they don't work for all people. Obviously, if you're sitting down, you're not going to control like you're standing up, and people don't want to stand up all the time when they're playing.
Okay.
But as a choice, if they came out with something and had, because they said they're working on VR, and they said they're working on motion control still, and different ways to play. And they said they're recently in this report that they had with their shareholders, they also said that their internet stuff is not so far behind either. I mean, like, Nintendo, stop lying to these people, because your internet is not like every other company, not even close.
eShop.
And their VR is not close to any other company that's pushing VR. But they say that they're working on all this stuff. So what if they integrated all of this stuff into their next form of play, which is obviously stuff that we're not thinking of because they're trying to change the way we're thinking and playing games as the future. It's
possible.
So it's possible that they might have something that connects to your body and controls the movement.
It's going to be like a glove, like a thing that you put on.
Oh, like the power glove?
Yeah, it's going to be something like that. 2 hands.
Yes, 2 power gloves. I can't wait.
Yeah.
You hear it here first.
It's going to be very thin.
Turbo 857.
Put it right there. It's like, it's going to be cool. Yo, Nintendo, I would love if Breath of the Wild 2, man, I can control the freaking sword with the Joy-Cons. Let's start with that.
They've done it before.
Get that going with Skyward Sword. Let's bring it back. Start slashing.
They've done it before.
Hop out the Labo.
They want new stuff.
Yeah, that like already happened.
What, the Labo?
No, they're
Labo
talking about
happened,
new ways to control the game. So we're trying to think of what could possibly be what they're doing.
I mean, me personally, I don't care what they're doing because I don't care for that stuff.
But this is the future.
I don't care about the future. As long as the alternative is retro and I could play the games that I like the way I want to play them, and you don't eliminate that, that's all I care about. Come
What
out,
if they
whatever.
take that away, though?
If they take it away, I'm gonna have a beef.
I'm
going to have. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna have a beef.
You might.
If I can't play the games like Fire Emblem, Stay of Decay, other games like that the way I want to play them. If there's no option and you eliminate it with some hand bullshit,
that's what I want to say.
You eliminate it with some hand bullshit that forces me.
What if it works, though?
No. Doesn't matter. It forces me to do shit that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
That's when you fucked up. You gotta give people an option because not everybody is going to just because it's new.
What if you can do
does
this?
Not, wait. If just because it's new does not mean it's for everybody.
Give you an example, and I agree with you 100%. Give you an example. My older brother, we're 10 years apart, older than me, right? He stopped playing video games. Hardcore gamer, way older, right? Stopped playing video games because there were too many buttons.
That's crazy.
A lot of people have.
That's our brother.
Yeah, our brother did the same.
A lot of people have. Oh, I
He's the
forgot.
same age. He's the same age.
Yes.
He stopped playing after the Genesis.
I forgot.
I got the Super Nintendo. Let me finish it. I got the Super Nintendo. I was like, yo, I got the Super Nintendo. You want to play?
No.
He's looking at the top buttons, the L and R.
Fuck that.
And he's looking at he's like,
Not about that life.
and he just gave up. He's like,
that
no.
life.
He's like, what is this? This is like, no. 3 buttons?
But the thing
That's
is,
it.
to add to that, the thing is that people making like stuff for the future, they have to understand the essence of gaming.
Yes,
like a lot of those people from the beginning are still playing games like that feel of the old school way of playing games. Like sometimes 2 buttons, 3 buttons, fine, whatever. I'll fuck with a Switch controller, that's cool. But if you're trying to force me, you're forcing me to play a State of Decay game where you have the pad over here to move and the buttons to shoot and stuff. You're making me do this and shit. Like I'm pissed.
Right.
That's terrible.
Same thing with
you can't do that. Make it an option.
I want to
Make it an option.
I want to add also. Same thing with VR. I love Tetris. Tetris is my favorite fucking game ever.
Yeah.
I love it on everything.
There's an
right?
option.
I play it on PS4. Will I ever play it in VR? No.
Well,
I don't have any desire to play it on VR.
Let me add to this, though.
But I have the option to play it with the
Option
regular
is
controller.
always
Sorry,
perfect.
That's it.
So, I mean, to add before, Nintendo did revolutionize also with the top buttons, L and R.
Yeah.
But what if, obviously, you're thinking the normal old school way to play games by the buttons.
Okay.
They're not taking that away. So
Good.
that's still an option.
And that's fine.
And those types of games that you play like that, you play.
And as long as
What they might be doing with this, though, future-wise, is if they did have control where your whole body controls it, but it's a different type of game. I'm saying you're not going to play Mario Brothers side-scrolling when you got to jump and stuff. It's going to be a different game that you could never imagine playing with the buttons.
That's fine. Yeah.
So if they give you the option and look into the future and give you that, and that's the new way to play
like
games.
Like it's an alternative or something.
And it's just
new.
a way to push the media.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just don't eliminate.
But you're not going to play like Ikari Warriors where I got to move like
or
this
Smash
and shoot.
Brothers.
I know
Smash Brothers. We've been playing the past 5 Smash Brothers or 4 Smash Brothers
with
games, and you're going to make me do shit.
That's why that's why there's a GameCube controller still for the Switch.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't get like. It's funny because we were talking about controllers before. It's like N64. Yeah, it's probably one of the worst controllers, but I fucked with it. But GameCube, I fucked with it. Like, there's some people like who are used to what they're used to.
Yep.
And you can't get rid of it.
But the reason why people are so against the change is because the way that we've interacted with games, and since they have tried to change stuff like that, it never worked.
I know what it is.
So if they come out with something that works and it's fun, and it doesn't tire you to death, then it'll be.
I know what it is. I know what it is. I just thought of it now. Holy shit. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Yo, they're going to make mind control. You're going to control it with your mind. You don't have to do shit. You're going to be like this.
Black Mirror.
Like Black Mirror.
Yeah.
I don't want that at all.
I don't want
that at all.
Listen. As long as it's not striking vipers, I'm all right.
You're gonna feel
if it's
the pain.
fighting vipers, then yeah.
Chuck would know that, but he's not.
It's gonna be the gloves, but you're gonna have like an analog to play with.
No, they're gonna
games. You got buttons over here.
They're gonna give you a syringe, and you're gonna inject it into you, and it's gonna go through your bloodstream, and you're gonna become the.
That's a generation after.
Your eyeballs gonna flip like.
After we're gone, they'll have some shit like that.
That's the Nintendo after the next. You're thinking too far right now.
Oh, well, hey, man.
Big news today.
Yeah.
So Nintendo announced the Switch Lite. It has been confirmed. So all the rumors have said that this was coming out for a long time. We've said on this channel that it's going to come out because we know Nintendo.
We just know them.
And we know what they do with their portables. And the Switch is considered a portable system, even though it's not a DS. Right. So, yes, the hand, like this is even what we said. Like they're going to be, you can't take the Joy-Cons off. And it's going to be all one system. It's going to be smaller. And it's going to be just portable. You can't hook it up to any TV. I thought that they may be able to put the
I thought it would at least go to it. Yeah, I thought it would at least go to the TV.
Right.
I thought so, but nope.
It's not. So
handheld only.
Yes, handheld only.
Guys, this is why the discussion where I removed myself.
Yes. So
well, the 3DS.
Listen, the main reason they did this, like the 3DS, yes, like you said, they said their support is not cut for it. But listen, come on, man. Listen, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. With your little resolution. It's like 240 resolution. Stop.
Shareholders, man.
So, yeah, this is shareholders. The reason why this is released is for children. Listen, I might get one.
You're a child at heart. A child at heart.
A child at heart, yes. So, I play my Switch Portable all the time. It's slightly big, but, I don't like the creakiness of having the Joy-Cons the way they are. So, if I don't get the replacement, I'm going to get a replacement for the Joy-Cons with the controller we talked about last podcast. The Daemon X.
The Hori Switch Grip.
Yes. I said the name and you said the name at the same time.
Hori Switch Grip. Sorry, go ahead.
So, after I get that, it's going to determine whether I want this portable one or not. But to be able to put it in your pocket easier, to be able to walk around with it without creaking and all that stuff, that intrigues me. They have some special versions, different colors. They have one, what is it? They have 3 colors that's coming out.
Gray.
Originally.
Turquoise. Yellow, maybe? Gray, yellow,
yellow. Yeah. Those colors, I don't know about all that. But but then they have a special one that is for not Zelda. I'm pretty sure they're gonna announce a Zelda one. It would be nice. It's coming out the same day as Link's Awakening. But there's one for Pokemon that is a weird color. It's like red, blue, and like a weird gray, white. That's pretty cool looking. But like I said, this is for the children. It's gonna be $199. We could have guessed that price easily. Yeah. I said $199 or $189 easily. Yeah. And on sale, it'll probably be that for a while. But that's the sell-through price. This is what's going to sell during Christmas. It's coming out September. So that's going to be for this holiday season. And it's going to sell gangbusters. It's going to be probably going to take over the Switch if it wasn't for the TV. I don't know if they're still coming out with the Pro version, but knowing Nintendo and their upgrades, probably, because there's no DX version, there's no XL version, so the XL version is probably going to be the
and
more powerful version.
Hopefully they add Bluetooth audio.
Maybe. But I mean,
the Switch. Oh, you mean talking about the upgrade? The
if
Pro?
they come out with an upgrade,
with a Pro, or
so they cut a lot of stuff out of it. There's no rumble.
Nah.
Like I said,
they did. Bare bones.
No gyro? Is it gyro at all?
No, it can't dock to the
It's
TV.
expensive, man. It's expensive.
And it's lighter, smaller screen. But like I said, it interests me. I'm gonna check it out maybe. But
if you're a developer, you're happy because
more money.
This is awesome for you.
If you're portable only.
You know what's gonna sell me on this though? It's not just because like I said, I have a regular Switch. What sells me on this is that there's a D-pad connected to it instead of the buttons on the left hand side.
Yeah.
So that's awesome to have it
true.
built in.
That is
Nintendo,
true.
you need to come out with an actual controller that looks like that you can put on the Switch.
But
Then I'll be
actually,
happy.
they do need a because I have big hands. I need like a grip though.
There'll be a grip for it, man. There's gonna be tons of stuff.
But there's no grip yet.
It's gonna be like the Vita.
However, what was funny is that they released before this was announced. Before this was actually announced this morning, I thought a week ago.
They had a case.
No, a week ago. Yeah, like a case was released in.
It was leaks. Yeah.
I think it was like in Spain or something like that. Like
China. No, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was actually Spain and somewhere in Europe
China.
where they had in
China's in Europe.
They had like a Best Buy or something like that, or like
Not in Europe.
something in Europe, and if they show pictures
Is Asia
of like
in Europe? I'm playing.
Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. All right,
Damn.
But they had a case, yes.
yes, they had a
Case
case,
maybe.
and it was leaked, and they took pictures of it, and it was on their website also.
Who wants a leaky case?
A week.
Who wants a leaky case?
I'm having too much fun right now.
Yes, you are.
Well, they had a case of the system also, a prototype of the
Yes.
turquoise case,
They did.
and it looked exactly like this, but it was probably flipped. But yeah, so that was not a well kept secret. Nintendo, we knew
No, it
about
was
this
terrible,
for
man.
months.
That wasn't even like a big
Look, we don't
surprise. man.
comment on rumors. We don't comment. Sorry.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
next
yeah.
thing you know, boom.
They said, "Listen,
It's
our
out.
shareholders will be angry if we announced it this week, and then next week it's out." So
It's not even a surprise, man. It's like, all right.
no.
Yeah.
But it was a surprise this morning.
Actually, they did the same thing with the 3DS, the new 3DS.
yep, the new
The new
the
3DS
new
or whatever.
3DS. Nah, there's two news.
I'll
in
give
there.
They did the same exact thing. They're like, we're not coming out with another. And then that's what happened.
Well, at least they got.
They said, put it out now.
Yeah, we're gonna do it now. They're on to us.
I'm surprised it's not next month.
At least they got their naming conventions right. Switch Lite, okay, it's decent. But it's like they're calling it the Switch, but it can't go to the TV. It's like
Can't switch.
DS
Isn't
Lite.
that the whole point of the Switch?
that's the thing. It's like
Switch
you
from
gotta
the
call it
to
the
the
Switch
handheld.
because it plays the same games.
They should call this the,
You know,
the Nintendo
oh,
Snap
shit.
Lite.
The what? The Spotlight? Say
No,
what?
Snap Lite.
Snap.
That don't make sense.
Actually, Spotlight makes sense. I'm sorry.
Nintendo Switch one way. I don't know. It's like it's just
It
like
doesn't switch.
it's kind of for me. It's kind of a bummer. It doesn't go to the TV, but it's like. But I
We
understand.
have one already.
But the thing, I understand the demographic. It's not for me. It's
Mm-hmm.
for Jason, portable only Jason.
I'll tell you one thing: if they come out with different games
They
that
won't.
don't go to the Switch,
Then,
I will.
Nah, they're not.
No,
gonna,
they're not
They're
gonna
not
do
going
that.
to do
That's
that.
not-
They're not
They
gonna do
did. They did confuse people today, though.
Uh-oh.
They're not going to do that.
They said that games that don't support handheld mode can't be played on it,
But-
which is like 1-2 Switch. There's not a lot of games.
No,
There's
there's
maybe a few others that I don't care about, but
The majority of the library,
let me
right?
finish, let me finish. So then they said that you can connect the Joy-Cons to it to play those games that can't be connected to the TV. So it's two different things, and you can obviously connect the Pro Controller the same way.
Oh,
also.
so that's not. That's
So you
not
can
cool.
still do it, but you just can't hook it up to a TV.
Yeah, you can wirelessly.
But
That's
what are
not
these
bad.
games that you can't play on there if you can do that with it?
But it's portable, so it's
Probably
like,
multiplayer.
all right.
Probably
So-
the games that you have to play multiplayer on it, and it's too small of a screen. They're gonna say, forget it. You can't put all these controllers in this to play and split. Imagine playing split screen. Listen, just imagine playing split
Well,
screen
4-player
Mario Kart.
You're right,
On this little ass screen,
Yeah,
four
yeah,
players. That's why there's no kickstand on it.
Well, I'm thinking like if you're going camping or something like that.
On
You're
that little
playing-
ass screen.
No, well, two players.
And the screen is
Maybe
small,
two
5.5, right?
I'm
The
saying-
original Switch is 6.2. This one is 5.5.
Yeah,
it's
but
small, right?
yeah, but two players. You're
Side by
camping.
side.
You're in an area where there's no electricity. You know what I'm saying?
Battery's
You
longer.
get, huh?
The battery life is longer.
Exactly. You're in an area with no electricity. If you're in a situation, let's say you're in the military, someplace where you don't have anything.
Yep.
That's the demographic.
Are you
It's
getting
good.
it?
No,
Hey, in the
you getting
military.
it?
I have
No,
a Switch
no,
already.
no.
I have
Getting
it.
I haven't decided, but because of the D-pad.
Hey,
problem.
Mike,
You're getting it.
I have the fucking D-pad, fucking Joy-Con that I bought, man. That was cheap.
Relax. Take it down.
No, man, it's like there's
Going
no-
crazy over here.
No,
No, all right, so you
fuck
can.
no.
You can play the Switch Lite in handheld mode. Yes, you
Only
probably,
in handheld mode. Yes.
Well, I mean only in portable mode, but also tabletop. I'm talking about. Yeah, it's like
there's no table thing for it.
There's no kick thingy.
You can buy one. Well, there's no kickstand, but you can
Yes,
play
you
it
can
on.
connect
Well,
the
if you have
controller,
Joy-Cons already, then yeah, you can
use
do
you can use the
Theoretically,
Joy-Cons.
yes. But
Theoretically, you can do it.
You would need a kickstand for the fucking thing.
Yeah,
something
you
to hold.
You get like
look
the,
over like a tabletop.
Put it in your lap. Put it in your lap and be like this, all awkward and shit.
No, you can have your hands down like this and be like,
So I get like 2 out of 3 of them. It's like,
just looking at your crotch.
Yeah,
This is like one of the. This is like one of those.
I see it. I see it.
This is like one of those legit news things I woke up to and I looked at it and I said, yeah, I don't give 0 fucks about this. Like, it has nothing to do with
You can
it.
play Fire Emblem all the time, everywhere, anywhere.
In my house, I'm going to do that.
No, anywhere.
Why would I want
You
to
can
do
get
it
fired
anywhere?
from your job.
I don't want to play it at my job.
You
I
can
want
be
to play it
fired.
on
You
train.
can
I
play
want to play it in my house.
You can have it in your pocket all the time.
You know what? That makes sense.
I want to play it on TV.
He doesn't know yet, y'all.
On TV.
However, listen,
I'm a TV guy. I'm a console guy. All right, I don't like
That's fine.
handhelds.
I like
the
them all.
screen is too small for
Bro, I
me.
used to have a game on my watch.
just so
Shit
you
was
know,
crazy.
I'm actually
Game
very
Watch?
cool. I'm cool with the hybrid
Zelda.
system. I like the fact
Oh.
that I can bring my Switch to work, play. However, and I will agree with you on this one, I refuse to play the Switch on the train.
really?
I've never seen
I
it.
play Switch on.
No.
I'm
I
not
refuse.
even slightly
I refuse
intrigued.
to. You know why? Because it's too.
You'll miss your stop.
It's just it's too cumbersome, man. It's too much.
I'll play it on a train.
play it mostly. I
play
play
it
it
at-
mostly portable, but I do play a lot of console.
I play it on my downtime.
Yo, I don't even have my hub
I
hooked up
play
to
it on
my
my
TV.
uptime.
I don't even have the hub hooked up to my TV. It's not going on my TV.
When I'm commuting, I play mobile games on my phone. Before
I do 95%.
Candy Crush all day.
Mahjong. Almost finished with that shit.
My dog.
My-
95%
Wow. No
of
one's
my
playing that.
Switch. 95% of my
Pause.
Switch play is on the TV. 5% is just checking out the eShop. Sometimes if someone's using the TV, I'll check it out on the handheld.
Listen, you'll be
That's
playing
it.
Fire
Other
Emblem.
than that, that's
He's
it.
gonna be playing Fire Emblem 24
lying.
hours a day, no matter
Lying.
what's on the TV. He's gonna be like, oh, you play
That is
stuff.
You gotta bring it
That
to
is
work.
correct. That's correct.
You'll bring it to work, Eric.
No way.
He's not gonna play it at
hell.
work.
Fire Emblem?
But I don't.
No
but
way,
I would
not the
definitely.
train?
I would definitely play it on a train though. That would
I'm,
be-
yeah, I'm definitely going
No,
to
I'm
play
not
it.
playing.
Nope.
And I'm gonna bring it home, play it on.
80-hour campaign round this couch.
Nah,
Done.
nah.
I
There's
should
gonna be
be.
too many people using that TV.
I go
We'll
to
see.
I got my
Get kicked out
downtime
the
at work.
basement.
I can't be on a train with that. I can't. I can't do it.
But are you excited? I know you're not.
I can't do it.
Are you excited about the prospect of what Nintendo's gonna do with it?
Yeah, I'm excited for Nintendo. I'm glad that they came out with a different iteration of the Switch.
It just
And,
means more games.
Yeah, it's like
More games.
I'm not gonna buy it, but I'm glad that they came out with it. I want them to come out with, I don't know if it's an Excel, but an enhanced Switch 2, maybe.
It should have been
The
2
thing is,
screens. Nah.
I've been excited. The thing I'm excited for is
1
that
hour battery life.
I've been excited for.
Nah, it's a half an hour longer than the other one.
No, well, the thing is, I'm excited that the fact that there's. I was looking forward to the successor to the 3DS.
720p screen.
Exactly.
It's better than the DS at least.
Fucking way better.
That is a
No, that's-
successor, right?
That's
Yeah.
way better.
That is your
That's-
successor.
that's 1,000 times
Nintendo
better.
says it's not the successor.
No, they said the same thing
See,
about the
I don't
DS.
know that. See, I don't know about.
They said the DS wasn't a successor to the Game Boy
They
Advance.
still got a Game Boy
But
coming.
what happened?
There's still
Yeah,
a Game
yeah.
Boy coming. Listen, it's
Right.
coming. It's coming. Still a Game Boy coming.
Well,
Imagine that. There's still a Game Boy.
I don't know why they killed
Switch
the name.
Game
man.
Boy.
I don't know why this should have been called a Game Boy. It's one screen. Why
you
not?
call it call it Game Boy.
It's gonna be this big.
No, I needed to flip though. I need the controls on the bottom of the screen and then flip it, so it's like a bigger Game Boy Advance.
It's a
How
bigger.
would that
It
be?
is a bigger Game
Yeah.
Boy Advance. Like I said, it is a bigger
guys-
widescreen.
Do you guys want to like blow this guy's head right now? Or
It's mine?
It's
Mine?
Watch.
What are you
It's
trying to
mine.
blow?
His head. It's mine.
Just as much.
This is mine. This is mine. That's okay. Okay.
Check it out. If they came out with Shining Force
You know the
remake,
game.
Not in handheld. Can't do it. Nope.
really?
Nope. Nope. Not gonna do it.
That's the only way.
Nope. Not gonna
That's
do
the-
it.
That's the only way. It's gonna be a handheld.
Wow!
Can't do handheld. Nope.
Wow!
Nope.
It'll be soldered into the motherboard. It'll be like
I would play a handheld.
You see
if it
how
came
fast
out.
This is the only way you can play
Do
this
you see how
game
fast
ever.
I answered that question? See
Alright,
how fast
listen,
that was?
Listen,
Didn't
this is
even
what
think
it'll be
about
like.
it.
This is what it'll be
Nope.
like. It'll be like the snail game on Sega Master System, where you hit all the buttons and it brings up the hidden game inside the system. That'll be Shining
The
Force
snail
3.
game.
Sega,
Listen, if it's not in the console, I don't want it.
Microsoft buys Sega.
Remake.
You want to get it on Xbox? You get it on Xbox. You kidding me?
I would if it's on TV. Fuck yeah.
All
I'm
right.
playing for ColecoVision.
Oh shit! All right.
What about
I'll
television?
console for that game.
What about Tommy Tellerico's in television?
I'll do it.
But it's the
Let
exact.
them know.
D's.
Let them know. Stop
But
that.
they make the exact same game. It's just a port. Let me tell you.
It's only episode. And it's
Broken hearted.
It's the exact same game. It's just they didn't
so
change shit.
ugly.
And it's only episode 1.
Yeah. Yeah,
It'll be the same thing.
Rant
It'd be like-
easily. There'll be like 5 rants after that. Should be a 30-minute rant.
So that's it for the news.
Oh my
today,
god!
y'all.
Don't get
That
me
was
angry.
good.
Next,
So,
fucking. Let's go to the topic.
On
before
to
I
the
get
main
mad.
topic, y'all.
Yeah.
Back to the celebration.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes, we made it.
3 years.
We're
3
here.
years.
We're
Go
here.
up the W.
Oh God.
Oh,
3-year anniversary of Level 857.
Absolutely.
You know you love us,
Oh yeah.
and we love you.
Who's been here since day 1? I have.
I mean,
Of course we have.
Yeah.
So
Chalk.
Chuck
Has it.
Chuck has
It's been here since
way before.
year
But-
3. Year 3.
Yeah, year 3.
Year 2.
Was it year 2?
3?
So every anniversary Chuck is gonna miss.
Damn.
Bring it back to the essence.
Imagine that.
Day 1, y'all.
Yo.
Day 1. No, we miss you, Chuck. We miss you. You gotta be
You
here.
should be here, man.
I hope you're celebrating while we celebrate.
Exactly.
So,
Actually, I was gonna say real quick before we get into what we were gonna talk about.
nah, we're in the topic right
which
now.
is-
This is a 3-year anniversary.
So what's your favorite? What's your favorite episode
From
Or
3
topic?
years.
What's your topic that you remember?
Yo,
Oh,
I'll
it's
tell you.
easily.
First
That's the easiest. Episode 17. Strategy role players. Shine Force 3 remake.
Oh shit!
Okay.
All right.
That's your favorite one? Okay. It got the most traction, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
my favorite.
My favorite was the voice acting.
That's my favorite.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah! That was
That was
hilarious.
my favorite fucking episode.
If
man.
you haven't checked out our voice acting episode, that was
The voice
hilarious.
acting was
I
hilarious.
really want. I want to do that again.
Oh, we
I
have
want,
to.
We have to do an updated.
Oh
version.
yeah, we have to.
That is fucking.
We're
that
gonna
was-
make our own
It's
list.
never ending. It's never ending. There's
Oh,
only
that's
much
so-
bad voice acting.
I
in video
found.
games.
In fact,
There's so many.
recently I just found like new bad voice acting in games that I just purchased. I'm like, wow, bad voice acting, like legit bad voice acting.
Hell yeah. What about you?
My favorite which one episode?
Yeah.
I totally forget.
The first one?
What's
No, well, actually,
What was the
something
first
that comes to
episode?
mind? Something that comes to mind.
The first one comes to mind because we had the 2 different split cameras.
Oh, the
You know,
first one that
first
had
one,
that?
Old
it's
one,
like
man.
that's the one with the
Okay.
Oh, remember that?
with the Alter Beast background. That was great. Like, I was watching that the other day actually. That was
Throwing it back with the Altered Beast.
Which
My
background.
favorite is the Neo Geo episode when Kev couldn't remember a damn thing because he didn't do no research for the episode.
Probably. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I was like Neo Geo. I was like, I'm not a big Neo Geo player, man. That wasn't. a
So
big
that
deal.
was the episode where we had what were the games that they should have on the Neo Geo
Yeah.
Oh, that
Mini.
was hilarious.
And Kev wasn't prepared.
It was not
And he named
prepared.
some bad games.
And we were like,
Like, yeah, that one.
That was one of my favorites.
we
actually.
played Neo Geo enough times to figure out. All right, yeah, this
You
should
can
be
pick
on it.
20 good games
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Neo
yeah.
Geo.
Not the
like-
Neo Geo. Five. Ninja Combat.
This ain't Turbo Graphics, Kev.
Ninja Combat.
This ain't Turbo Graphics.
And
This
it-
is Neo Geo.
To me, it's the Turbo Graphics. Neo Geo was not a
You
big
couldn't
fan.
pick 20 games on it.
Samurai Showdown. Come
I
on.
can't pick 10.
3DO. 20
yeah.
games
I
on
could probably do
3DO.
three.
I
Maybe
could
three.
probably.
Maybe.
Cyberlip. That's it. That's all I can really do.
Damn. No Metal Slug, no nothing.
Yeah.
You said Cyber.
Metal Slug 1 through 6. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Exactly.
6
You say
games.
Samurai Showdown.
No.
Samurai Showdown.
Nothing. He said Cyberlip.
No, it was a.
I like Cyberlip.
Cyberlip was good for its time.
I
yeah.
like Cyberlip.
There was a Sega
play
one
that
we
now,
discussed. There was a Sega one. We were discussing Sega.
Last Blade.
Favorite Sega games. One.
Well, we had our music episodes
Mark
too,
of the
which I like.
Wolves.
I like that.
Music-
Music was good. I like
I actually want to do another one.
Super Nintendo music was one of my favorite ones. That was a good one.
Genesis.
You know, Genesis music was a great one also.
Oh shoot, we still
Yeah.
have that. We still have that the list.
The list we have, yeah, but we did it already.
We did.
Yeah, but no, we still have it like archived.
We didn't get monetized yet for those,
In
or
private.
demonetized. We don't have money on them.
We have it in private on our
That's fine.
channel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. We just listen to it sometimes.
That's pretty funny.
I listen to it in the car
I
sometimes.
listen to it a lot when I draw.
That's crazy.
I listen to my list all the fucking time.
I'm surprised that they let the sound on. Like they didn't take any sound out of our podcast,
Thank God.
or
But
they
what-
didn't tell us not to put it
Actually,
up. Thank you, YouTube.
You know, it just
Finally.
reminded me the when we did the video game. What the hell? Shoot, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, we have
The
a
movies.
podcast, y'all.
The movies. When we did movies.
Movie podcast, yeah.
Yeah, man, that was a good one too.
Yeah, we can still name some new ones at least. They're doing better. They're doing better.
Video game movies.
Yeah,
Castlevania Netflix one was a good one.
ain't no movie.
But
We're talking about movies, man.
no, it felt like a movie though.
There he goes unprepared again.
Yeah.
No, as a matter of
Felt
fact,
like a movie.
as a future episode, we can talk about the best and worst animated video game shows.
Write it down because I'm not gonna remember it. Write it down.
I mean,
Let
we
us know
discussed some.
what do you guys think about that? You guys,
There's just been so many that they've released.
you want to hear a discussion about us talking about
animated
game shows?
Animated. Animated. You talked about Double Dragon before. It's enough of that.
Live
Enough
action.
of that.
No,
Yeah, that's live action. Yeah.
Double Dragon.
Well, we can talk about Double Dragon cartoon now. Oh
Yo,
god.
Double
Oh
Dragon
man.
has been shit on
So
so
leave it
bad.
for the next. Leave it for the podcast. Leave it for the podcast.
That's so shitted on, man.
Leave it for the podcast. Don't worry about it.
Ouch.
So the plans for the channel. Let's discuss our plans that are coming up. So we have a direction for this channel. Just let y'all know.
We got a direction.
Indies is the direction of our channel. So if you're looking with indie news, indie gameplay, indie talks on our podcast,
And multiplayer. Couch
and
co-op.
Even Indiana Jones.
and multiplayer, but indie as a new thing. Obviously, multiplayer was our thing for a long time.
Couch co-op is
Couch co-op
a
is
big thing.
definitely a thing we're focusing on.
Yeah.
But these titles that need all the promotion that they can get, because obviously AAA titles you know about. You can hear about them. They have the most marketing. We don't need to really talk about them. But we will, because obviously they're great.
Yeah.
But the games that no one knows about, the games, the hidden gems that nobody knows about, you're going to hear about it here. You're going to see it here.
That's right.
And it's going to be multiplayer, because we don't do nothing that's not multiplayer.
Ah.
You may see some streams and
On
stuff like
occasion,
that.
we'll get a little
But-
single
Oh,
player
you gotta
here and there.
look out for the my takes because that's gonna
But-
be single player. But I'm gonna do reviews on those.
Yeah, there will be single player love on Al's My Take show that he's gonna do.
But we have my takes, which is
We still have those.
totally different than all
Well,
indie and
I mean,
multiplayer.
yeah, it is different. But
So
there's
our
a-
reviews and everything we think about all this stuff is going to be on my takes.
There's
Yeah.
so many indie games that we've played, me personally, that I've just been blown away by.
They need to be heard and seen.
Especially, I don't know, the first one that always pops into my head is Extermination. That pops into my head.
that was
that needs
That's a
attention.
sleeper, man.
That needs attention. That
Because
game
these
needs
games, listen,
attention.
there's so many indie games that come out that you'll hear about it one week and never hear about
Never
it for
again.
years.
There was a couple of them. The one me and Survey 57 are playing, Salt and Sanctuary. The only reason I knew about it is because I looked up
You're
online.
such a fan of Dark Souls.
Listen, it's nothing like Dark Souls. It's
That's the
side-scrolling.
comparison.
It's not even close.
You never played it. You never played
It's
Dark Souls.
3D.
You've never played
And I
Dark
just
Souls.
watch you die mad times.
You never played Dark Souls.
It's nothing to do with Salt and Sanctuary.
No, they
Different.
do
The leveling
compare
up
it.
system
They
is
do.
different,
They do compare.
and it's 2 players.
Now it's two players.
Which is
Was it
weird,
originally?
Which is weird. How
Was
they
it
do
originally 2 players?
What? No, I don't think it
wasn't.
was. It's some weird way to do it. Actually, that's my one complaint about indie games. If you're gonna do 2 players, just do it the regular way, like hit start.
Hit start on the second
Don't do
controller.
no weird ass thing where I gotta get an
Oh!
item and like get people in there. It's
save
just
it
so
for
weird.
the rant. I got a rant for that.
But like you know,
I gotta-
it's weird. But like no, Extermination was a very awesome indie game
It was, yeah.
that we played.
Yep.
Really awesome.
Also, Aegis Defenders was also pretty great.
Yeah, it was really good.
There's a ton, man. Just
20
watch the
Double
channel.
X, Wiz the Legends. Yeah, watch the channel.
Watch the channel.
Code of Princess CX.
Tell your friends.
Yep.
Tell your parents.
Overcooks. They were all great.
But the
Castronauts.
reason why we like indie games so much is because to me that's the essence of gaming. That's like
Listen, they can get away with stuff. They can have risky things they can do in an indie game where they don't have any control over a AAA.
and
title.
graphics aren't really important.
They are though. They don't have to be.
They aren't though.
But the charm of it is there.
the charm.
You can't have
is
a bad
important.
looking game. The charm is
No,
there.
you can't have the thing with the little ass
Gameplay.
sticks. The little ass sticks, you can't have that. I'm talking
No.
about like
Gameplay trumps
for
all.
example, Wizards of Legend, right?
Yeah.
8-bit looking game,
Hmm.
nice animation, the charm, the execution, awesome.
Gameplay.
But there's some, to what you were saying, there's some shit that's just like
That you
that's
don't want to
nasty
play
as
because it's
hell.
ugly.
That's ugly as shit.
Yeah, but the gameplay for
Gameplay
me
trumps all.
For me, gameplay
Gameplay trumps everything.
Everything. And
Always.
there is a game. I'm gonna mention the name. It's a fucking weird name. I can't even pronounce it because it's impossible to pronounce.
How if you're
It's basically the letter V 6 times. How the fuck do you read that? How do you say that? That's the name of the game, right? This is an indie game. I'm gonna make a review about it, but this game is Atari graphics. If you can even, it's Atari graphics.
Yeah.
It's simple, as simplistic as
Space
possible.
Invaders.
But
But it's fun.
the gameplay it grabs you, and it's like it's fun. There's
doesn't
actually
let go.
there is a story, and it's like wow, I had so much fun playing this game. I beat it in
Gameplay
one
is
sitting, but
so
I was like,
important,
So
man.
Does the
And it's
text
simple.
Does the
It's a
text in
simple
the game have better graphics than the actual game?
It's actually,
There's the text.
No.
Where's the spread?
no, the text is like it's like old school, like an old Max, like the old back in the day, the green text.
Yeah.
Like it's like that type, like font, whatever. Old school, man. It's old school. It's
Also doesn't make no
It's
sound.
bare-
Like,
it's very bold. Yeah, it does actually. It
oh,
does.
jeez. That's when it's
It
done.
does.
It's over.
But it's
No,
it's
no.
quick though. It's quick, and the game is tough. It's tough. It's a tough game, but it's rewarding though. It's like
Most indie games are quite tough.
yeah, no, it's tough
because it's a lot about precision and control.
Oh yeah.
And that's
Oh, my
why we
gosh.
like these games. A lot of
City.
games. Listen, a lot of the new games that come out are just hold my hand. I'm gonna take you through this movie.
Yeah.
For the most part, you're not gonna get stuck on anything. You might die a few times, but you'll get past it. You're not.
It's
It doesn't
never
take a lot.
really
It doesn't
point
take
where you
skill
get-
actually to
yeah,
get through.
Yeah, it's
Like
not
I could play Uncharted and be like, "Oh, this part's kind of
You're gonna
hard,"
beat
but
Uncharted.
you're gonna pass it.
Yeah,
You're gonna
pass
beat
it.
it.
No, I might get shot for like about
5,
an
10
hour.
times.
give you
you'll
a
pass
clue.
it.
50 times if your turbo
Nah, I
is 5 but
might
you'll
get
beat the
killed
game
a lot.
immediately.
And I'll
If you watch
eventually-
this guy, he will die massive times.
it's gonna be a while before I get
But
past
you'll
that.
beat it though, even if you're not good at it.
Yeah.
Even Resident Evil 2 Remake, which is a difficult game.
You'll
it's
get through
actually-
it.
Yeah, you
You
will
can get through it.
There's
You will
nothing
get
in there that's gonna stop you unless you ran out of bullets, and they're not gonna mess
Or-
up
I
the
think
game
they
like
give you
that.
shit.
Or you're stuck
Yeah.
with
I
a
think they give you stuff even if you
If-
run out. They'll give you stuff.
even if you're stuck in a puzzle. It's like they still give
You can still pass it. Yeah,
But old school games, like
nothing's
indie
gonna make you
games,
jump on this platform and jump on this platform and jump on this platform. I don't care how many times you look at YouTube. You gotta pass that part.
Dragon Mark for Death was a tough game.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Very tough
Yeah, it
game.
was. That's
Game
not an
Ground's
easy
a
game.
tough game.
Katana.
Oh, if you can
River
beat-
City
listen.
Ransom Underground is a tough game.
Katana Zero is a tough game.
They're tough
That was
games.
You
a
can
tough
play
game.
Game Ground with an actual 1 credit and like really play without dying. That's a tough
I'll
game.
send you a pizza. I will send you a pizza. You record yourself playing Game
Nah, I
Ground.
ain't giving you nothing.
I will. Shut up.
You'll
I'll
do
send
it. I'm not doing
I
it.
will send you a pizza.
I have nothing to do with that.
Toppings? Toppings? No, we said
Shut the fuck up. I said a pizza. Damn, that made me hungry.
Oh gosh.
Yo, I'm mad hungry.
So that's the update for the channel, man. So we got a lot coming. Definitely.
More indie love coming. More indie love coming. So.
Indie love, indie developers. So hopefully we can get some
Interviews.
All that.
A lot of interviews with indie developers.
That's gonna be
A
the
lot
focus.
of guests this year.
We want voices to be heard.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
We want people to know about these games.
And the My Takes, man. The My Take series is
Who's
going
Mike
to
Take?
the Mike Take
Mike
series.
We
Take.
want to know
The
Mike's
Mike
take.
Take, yeah.
That's a go.
Mikey B's.
That'll be
What's going on?
B.
That'll be
Your
the
take.
one special show we'll have a Mike Take.
Mike,
We'll get it
Oh,
on
Mike
one show.
Take.
Hell
What's
yeah.
your take?
One episode. That's it.
Mikey
Just
B's,
roast
Mike
the
Take.
man.
Now's your chance.
Yo, and that's all us asking them questions about games. And he
You've
has
seen
no
him.
idea what the hell we're talking about.
You've seen him as a special guest a few times, but he's gonna have his own. That's gonna be an upcoming thing.
But the number one thing about like indie games that like kind of like the one game that like symbolizes everything of indie games about what they're about is Cuphead. Cuphead is
Not Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight
Actually,
was dope.
Shovel
well,
Knight's up
Shovel Knight
there.
definitely, but
Yeah,
like
it's up there,
Cuphead
yeah.
because Cuphead has the difficulty.
That's tough.
Shovel Knight is difficult, but this
Shovel Knight's not easy. Yeah,
No,
Shovel
it's
Knight's
not. It's
easy.
definitely
Let me
not.
ask you this: how is Shovel Knight not made by Capcom?
Yeah.
How is it not made by Capcom?
Wow.
It really looks like a Capcom. It plays like a Capcom game
there's a lot of things that upset me with Shovel Knight,
because it's Mega Man and DuckTales put together.
and they should have
Like
been.
that's
yeah.
what it is.
Selectable
Yeah.
in Smash Bros, but that's a whole nother thing.
He's in
But,
there.
like,
though.
but
He's in everything.
Cuphead
Shovel Knight is
the-
in everything.
Cuphead is like one of the most. If you could beat that game, yeah, you play games. You could play. That is. We were up to 2 a.m.
Yo, if you have determination though, you can figure it out.
Now 2 a.m. Me and Jay were just betraying each other.
2 players is rough. though.
Like,
2 players is rough.
Yo,
One player you can get through. Not much of a big deal. It's a hard
2
game.
players
but
is
2
like
players is another
you get
story.
mad at each other. Because he'll be on, I'll be off.
I'm like,
I'll
come
be
on,
on,
man.
he'll be off.
I'm like, come on, man. I didn't get hit for like 15
Yo,
minutes.
like,
What happened? You
it's-
took
it's-
all our lives.
Yeah, it's like you turn on each other real quick.
You gotta stay calm.
But that's like that's to me that's the essence of gaming when it comes to multiplayer. It's like
Oh,
it's
that's
so
couch co-op
difficult.
for you, know.
You gotta be on the same page.
Yep.
You gotta be on the same page. If you're not on the same page, you can't just tap buttons and just beat the game.
You can't blame it on the lag.
Right.
This ain't no
Nah.
online thing.
That's
Unless you're playing
trial and error.
Dragon Mark for Death, then there's lag on the co-op. Couch co-op lag.
Trial and error.
Local multiplayer. That shit's
But
garbage.
when we play
That's just the Switch,
Smash
though.
Brothers though, we play Smash Brothers 4-on-4. It's like, you know, you rely on the other people. You know, like that's like the essence of gaming. If you're
There's
playing
strength.
multiplayer,
There's strengths on each person.
yeah,
And you got to work as a team in these
Mark
things.
for Death. Each character has their own little things that they're good at.
Yep.
You kind of rely on.
What if we all pick the same character, though? Can you? Yeah, you could,
can,
right?
Yeah, you can do that.
That'll be
Oh,
a mess. That'll be a mess.
It's like
Yeah, if everyone picked the blue guy with the shield, everyone just heal.
Murder everyone. And we just kill everyone. Yeah, that'd be pretty easy, actually.
Jeez.
Imagine.
Nah, that's what this channel is about, man. The essence of gaming.
Exactly.
Competitive, old school, current interviews, all that stuff.
Yo, if you're watching us in video format, this confetti never stops. The party is just going and going and
Hell
going.
yeah, man.
And this is not a graphic. This is like in our place.
Hell
This
yeah.
is-
It's
Wow.
real.
This is like a
Parties.
confetti
It's
machine
real.
above us. This is just like
We
Shit.
paid 1 billion people to just throw confetti at us.
Seriously.
it's everywhere,
Yeah.
man.
Costs a lot of money
It's
for this
everywhere.
confetti, man.
Somebody get the dice and vacuum this shit up.
Get the Dyson.
Oh, yeah. It costs a lot of money.
Seriously though, 3 years, man, I can't believe it.
3
We made it
years.
this far,
3
man.
years, and we still got a lot more content coming out.
Yeah,
Listen,
no, it's
technology don't stop. The games don't stop.
It's true.
It's gonna be another 3 years, another 3 years, another 3
We
years.
don't stop.
Yeah.
I didn't think we would come this far. If you look at our,
Look at the first podcast.
I wouldn't want to look at it.
Look at the first podcast.
I wouldn't want to look at it.
And
Oh, yeah.
look at us now, man.
You'll see
If you look at the
evolution,
first podcast and look at this and see how we evolved, it's crazy to see.
It is. Yeah, especially
How
looking at
far
the
we come.
thumbnails. The thumbnail evolution
Oh,
is
bro,
crazy.
like-
Everything has evolved.
Yeah.
Except the shirt. I had the shirt for a while.
But let me ask y'all individually, for the next year, what do you personally want to see more than anything happen this year?
I want to build the community bigger. I want
You want
more of a
bigger
community.
community.
Yes. I want to
That's it.
interact with the fans more, interact with you guys more in the comments, on here, on Twitch Live. Get that community going.
Yeah,
Okay.
bigger everything.
What about you, Kev?
Same feel. Bigger
Same
everything.
feel?
Same feel.
What's a feel?
I don't know what
Same-
you want to feel for.
Same feel.
You talk
No,
different
bigger,
language than what we talk.
bigger everything.
Bigger status?
Bigger everything. Big,
That's gonna
Bigger
stutter
status
hard.
all
more
day.
beer burnt during the podcast.
There we go. Dude, you've been stuttering the entire podcast.
Oh,
More deer during the podcast.
Less beer during the
My
podcast.
Nah, man.
We'll make sure he drinks less.
Yes.
No, it's
What
like
about
Me, same thing. I want to build obviously I want more support. I want people to discover us, and I like the people that have already. But most importantly, though, and I just thought about this actually before we went live. I was thinking about it throughout the day, but I wanted to incorporate Steam because when since we're focusing on indie games, Steam is the first place that like indie games go to. Like indie developers go to Steam first before anything. So I think I'd like to focus on Steam multiplayer, Steam like indie games
There's a big community
on
there.
that, and that way we can get it to you guys out there first.
There's some coming. Don't worry.
So and
We got
there's a
some
lot
Steam
of
games.
games. There's a lot of games that we can play.
Yeah.
Lots.
Don't get steamed.
Dude,
We'll
okay,
have some
you said it
games.
like
But-
4 times already, dude.
But that's that was just off the top of my head. That wasn't discussed with you guys, but obviously we were live. So
No,
Well,
we're
yeah, I just pulled this out of my ass.
You don't talk to us outside of the podcast.
Nah, it doesn't.
no, I didn't even discuss
He
this
just
with you
shows
guys
up to the
beforehand.
podcast and he's just here.
I'm just thinking to
Hey.
myself, like, you know what?
He goes home.
Well-
Listen, when we shut this off, he stands up and walks right out the door.
Yeah.
You don't talk to us?
He's like, yo.
I never talked to you guys.
So it's a pleasure, as always.
Well, thank you for letting me in your house.
Me personally, I want bigger guests. I want to reach out to G4 community that's not around anymore.
They're around.
I want to bring. Well, they're not. No one
G4
else
is not around.
I want
G4 's
G4 is not around. I want all those guests. I want Kevin Pereira.
I like the
I
Esquire
want
network,
Tommy
though.
Tellerico. I want all those guests to come to Level 857 and have some interviews.
Hey, man, you have to have a conversation about all the stuff. We used to love that channel, believe me. That was crazy.
Nah, man.
We're all
Bigger
fans.
guests. I'm
Look
all
at
for that.
Adam Sexless.
Adam Sandler?
That's what.
Not Adam Sandler.
Adam
Adam
Sessler.
Sandler.
Adam Sessler.
Adam's.
Sexless. He's not coming on the show by now.
Well, you'll edit that
Whoa,
out.
there you
You'll
go.
edit it out.
That's there.
No, we're live, so
Alright.
that's all right.
Get Morgan Webb on here. You know, all the other names I kind of forgot.
And Morgan Webb is chilling. She got a rich husband. She's chilling.
Yeah, we need
She's
to
on
like
vacation all the time.
everyone
love
on
it. You love it.
G4 that still loves video games and likes to talk about video games. I want them on the spot.
Absolutely.
Listen, Olivia Munn's not showing up.
Well, she doesn't love video games.
I know.
Big guess is possible. You could be obese. We don't care. Come on,
Dude, really? Come on, man.
You like snacks? Come on to the show. We got stuff to drink and eat. It's gonna be all right, man.
Listen, we could have guests live. We could have guests through Discord, anything.
Google
Want to
Chat.
call in, Google Chat, all that. I think that's going away. By
Google
the way.
Hangouts.
Is it?
Yeah, Google Hangouts is going away.
Is
but
it?
yes,
Oh
yes.
shit.
So whatever Google does, they're gonna come out with something else. But whichever
Google
way you
front
want to.
stoop.
If you don't stop derailing the entire podcast, I'm gonna throw a beer at you.
Whichever way you want to discuss and get in contact with us, let it be known that we are accepting all communications.
Absolutely.
And we're down for whatever conversation you have about indies, games, all that.
Absolutely.
You guys want to see something? Let us know. You want to battle us and you want to battle Al G and
Positive or
and
negative?
you want
Doesn't
Tetris?
matter.
You
No,
want
we ain't taking no negative. This is about positivity.
I don't care.
here. I don't
No.
want to talk negativity.
I
No,
could
no,
take
no.
it.
If you disagree with
I got
something,
thick skin.
respectfully disagree,
Yes.
please let us know. That's cool. We'll have a nice little discussion.
As
You want to
long
have
as
a
it's-
conversation?
Yeah,
We're down for a
conversation.
conversation. We're down for a
Absolutely.
debate. If you got a problem with anything,
No, there's
let
no
us
debate.
know. But we don't want to hear no negative cursing everywhere. No ignorant stuff.
Listen, man.
Let it be a conversation.
We all love games. All right,
Yes.
that's the community. We love games.
If you don't
We
like the
wanna talk
Epic
about
Store,
games.
we can talk about it.
Yep.
We can talk about
You
it.
want to battle us? We'll talk garbage and then we'll laugh about it after. That's what
Exactly.
we do.
We're all
you know?
cool here, man. You don't gotta be scared.
Yeah.
Get that ass whipped.
Whoa, get that ass fucked.
Oh, shoot.
You know what I'm saying? Then we'll talk about it on the
shoot.
podcast.
It's all fun though. It's all
Yeah.
fun.
It's all fun.
Exactly. It's all
Holding
fun.
up that,
what this
holding up
channel's
that
about.
metal, holding up the belt. You know, you can do it too sometime. You know,
You know, we'll give you a little
I'm not
shout
gonna-
that you did good, and then they'll put you on the wall of shame.
people remember second place sometimes.
Sixth place, third place, or even sixth
Second
place.
place.
Sixth place needs love too.
You get enough, you can have a silver medal. It's fine.
Yeah, it's cool.
We
get
can't
that
all
gold,
have
though.
wins all
We
the
get
time.
that
It's all about the performance.
Unless you're editing. Wins
Oh, yeah.
all day, wins all day.
You guys do what you gotta do in urine. We know what we're doing on
In
ours.
urine? Come on, dude. You've been just fucking
On
up
your
the
end.
entire
I
podcast. You doing urine? You did not say
I said urine.
If you push yourself, hey, it might
If you
happen.
piss yourself, that's fine. Is what he's trying to say.
It depends.
No, urine.
It depends.
It depends.
And it depends.
He's talking about urine from Street Fighter.
Yeah, that guy pisses me off.
Yo, how we brought it back. I like that. Yo, pisses me off. Hey.
So stupid.
That's great.
All right, so that's the podcast for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed that one.
Look forward to the future. Thank you for checking out the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. Radio Public is what you want to follow us to give us the most support, but we're also on just about everything, going from Spotify, TuneIn Radio, Google Music Play, Podcast.com, Stitcher.com, Apple Podcasts. I was going to say apple pie. Get some apple pie while you listen to the podcast.
Oh.
It tastes even better. Check us out on YouTube or Twitch. We'll see you guys again real soon.
All American.
Around 12 o'clock noon.
Apple pie.
That's right.
We out.
Find us in Smash. Find him in Tetris. Whoop your ass. Put you on the channel. Show you some love.
Bring your boy, put him in the duffel bag.
Who Bloy? Dude, you've been
Yo,
fucking up words all
go.
podcasts.
We're gone.
Put your Bloy.